Lower School families, how are you? This is David Johnstone, Lower School Director, and I wanted to go over the slide deck with you that I shared with our Lower School Directors Coffee. We had a great coffee with lots of folks here at the Cavalier Corner, and I went over this presentation. The first thing I did was introduce Miss Valerie Riddle, our Assistant Director and Chaplain. She led us with a little prayer and then talked about we have grade level guides that are great for parents and are useful to help you understand the developmental changes your child will go through as they progress through the lower school. Those are available at the front desk if you happen to want to pick one up. I also introduced our headmaster, Dr. Leonard Coopersmith, who was part of the coffee, and also Ted Lutkus, our Assistant Headmaster of Academic Affairs, and last but not least, Kate Fagan, who is our new Achievement Center Director. We also talked a little bit about that we have a strategic plan that's guiding what we're doing here at Christ Church. And there are 8 goal areas. We didn't go over each of them, but we just wanted you to know that we're really working hard to follow the strategic plan. We're working as an entire staff to make sure that we're making differences and growing and changing as an organization. In the lower school, we're working on 4 different things. One, we're working on Lucy Calkins writing. And I'll get a little bit closer here. This is a writing program that we're going to be training our teachers in that will help improve our writing program from P through 8. We're also in the middle of an IB reauthorization. International Baccalaureate works with, I'm going to switch hands here. International Baccalaureate every 5 years comes and does a reauthorization visit with schools to check and see how we're doing, to give us feedback and evaluate our program. We're also doing a P through 12, primer through 12th grade curriculum review to make sure our curriculum is aligned and is meeting our students' needs. And finally, working on growth mindset. All of our teachers are integrating a couple of different strategies on building a growth mindset in our students and then how we implement that in instruction. One of the other areas that we talked about was director's tips. And this is sort of the short but sweet piece of the presentation. First of all, we wanted people to realize that your teachers love you and love your children. And when you have questions or concerns, start with those teachers. One of the things I always recommend is when you're talking about an issue is also asking them for their judgment. We have experienced teachers who have worked really hard to understand your children. And I always think it's a good idea to sort of say, with your experience and what you're seeing, what do I need to be worried about? Is this okay? Is this developmentally appropriate? Do you have any concerns? The other thing is going on field trips. Be part of the community. Participate in your classrooms whenever possible. But remember, you got to get safeguard trained and your background check. The other thing is come to great big events like Blessing of the Animals. It's actually coming up on October 5th. It's a great communal event. It's a great way to be part of the community. There are also some other events that are like more grade level based, like Journey to the Cross. Our 4th grade students perform every year in the spring. But if you're in another grade, come. It's a great way to meet other parents and be part of the larger community. And finally, last but not least, come by on Mondays, have a cup of coffee before you go to church and bless your child for their birthday, or just come when you're coming for church on Monday and have a cup of coffee and visit with friends and neighbors. And then my final piece is go beyond your grades. When you look at this school, the amazing resources that you have, look at those high school and those middle school plays. They're a time machine. If you want to see what kind of things your child is going to be doing in the future, go see a play. Go see the kids acting. The other thing is go to a sporting event. Go to football games on Friday. Those are great, but go hit a volleyball game. Go hit a field hockey game. Go to a basketball game. Go see some different things because our kids are amazing. They're great athletes, but they have such great character and leadership skills. And finally, graduation is going to be here before you know it. And it's an amazing culminating event, and it's going to come quicker than you think. And what I encourage you to do is be part of the community, participate, and enjoy your time here at Christ Church. And then at the end, I answered any questions that people had. One of the things that came up where parents were a little confused at times about how to set up Schoology or how to get the OCC working right on their phones and mobile devices. So we're going to have a Genius bar in the Cavalier Corner. Have a cup of coffee, bring your device, get your calendars set up, figure out how to navigate some of these different computer systems so you can adequately keep up with what's going on. Anyway, that's my 5-minute summary of our director's coffee. I hope you enjoyed it, and we're going to keep varying the times of these so that if you're a working parent or maybe it didn't work with your schedule to be at drop-off, we'll do one at lunch, we'll do one after school, we'll do one in the evening. Have a great day.